So this is kind of a weird little thing. I was trying to make a video to demonstrate like the status of this thing I've been working on, right? So I wanted to make this, right? And it goes like this. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, this is my problem. Like it's the law of demos, right? And you do this, and okay, so now you can step through it with the debugger, and you can draw this cool diagram. And it's like, well, okay, that's neat. But I want to explain what's going on so that it's not just a diagram, but like, why am I doing this and what's the point of it? And I wanted to make just like a little quick video. And, it's so much easier to make a long video where you get to just explain everything. Small video, much harder, much more work, which is why I'm trying to build a tool like this. It occurred to me that what I wanted to do, like to make these videos, what would make it really cool to make small videos, is to be able to, to do this, to control OBS with free Pascal. Well, to control OBS, right? So OBS, this is going to get weird in a second. OBS is this tool I use, Open Broadcast, maybe, to manage the streams. So if I say Greencast, then okay. Oh, because the green disk, because this is not showing. If I show this, then I show. Okay, yeah, right. So so this is what I use to record my streams and even my regular videos. And it has, from what I can tell, a WebSocket interface. So if I put this up here, I think getting weird. It has a WebSocket interface, open broadcaster software. And if you turn this on, you can run OBS, and this comes right out of the box. You get this tools, WebSocket server settings, and then you have this thing running on port 4455. Okay, well, what I have for, I guess I'm going to show something I haven't shown since I was on Twitch, right? Like I've been showing a lot of small talk stuff. And then my previous stream on my other channel from like ages and ages ago was about something called JPrez, which was you're going to see in a second. So let me just pull up Lazarus. Lazarus is a. Does that work? Yeah. So you can see it kind of. Oh, Lazarus instance. Okay, so I just launched it many times, I think. Here we go. Okay, so Lazarus is a package, is a program that is basically like Delphi for Free Pascal. So Free Pascal is a dialect of Pascal that is really nice, and it has this really beautiful GUI builder called Lazarus. I'm a fan of Pascal. I learned Pascal long before I learned. It was one of my earliest programming languages. This is a little awkward to bring on the screen. All right, so when I run this, if all goes well, what you're going to see, if I run this, it's going to compile this program called Squuggsy. Squuggsy is just JPrez, but in a shell, right? So, is it running? Does not seem to be running. What's happening? File project, okay. Why isn't it running? Where is it? Run? Oh, it's still compiling. Why is it still compiling? It should take like a millisecond to compile this thing. Maybe because I'm got 8 million programs open and okay. So anyway, Okay, so now it's green. So it's successfully compiled. It's going to run, and it's going to fire up JPrez. All right, so this is JPrez that I made in my last tool, my last stream, the ridiculously early J Morning Show, many years ago, 2.5 years ago. And it is not a terribly usable program. You can move up and down with the next and previous or N and P keys, and then it. So what it's doing here is it's these lines here are macros for generating the lines that you're seeing on the screen. So it has basically recorded a interaction with the J REPL. J is a programming language. Okay, that's a J program. So this thing that this squugsy thing, that the actual terminal is not a terminal. It is a well, I mean, it is a terminal, but it's a terminal that I wrote in Pascal because I wanted to be able to run this program, and I wanted to do something that I don't know how to do in J because I didn't have a tool for doing it in J, but I had a tool for doing it in Pascal, which is to be able to record an audio clip. And I think if I hit escape, then it's going to ask me to record this. And if I say, I don't know if it's actually going to be able to record because I'm recording right now. So let me put on my headphones. And if I say, actually, I think what we have to do is you have to go to, yeah, so something like this. Hello and welcome to my demo. Versus not weird. Yeah, I don't know why it's not highlighting that line. You can't. There must be like an extra new line or something. Okay. So here's how you load the view map part of JKVM. So the idea is, yeah, okay, that's what I expect to see. So you get this little hash of that string, and it's going to make a WAV file that's associated with that thing. And then if you record, and I think there's a key for this, I don't remember what it is. See if this works. Here's how you load the view map part of JKVM. Here's how you load the. Wow, so it takes so many takes. This is the whole point of it, so that you get to the line, you just record the line you want until you get a good take, and then you go. I'm forgetting the line, right? Got too much going on in my head. Okay. Here's how you load the view map part of JKVM. Stop. I heard that. I don't think you heard that. So hang on a second. Yeah. Here's how you load the view map part of JKVM. So that's the basic idea of what this application is. So my thought was, what if I could do that with video, right? Because when I tried to make a video explaining, like, whenever I do this, like I'm improvising, right? And I'm like trying to think in my head of like what the program is doing. I'm trying to think about how to record the video. I'm trying to think about what I want to say, and all of those things just kind of overload my brain. And plus half the time I'm like looking in the wrong direction and not at the camera. And when I am looking at the camera, the face tracking thing has put me over here, something like that. So what I want is to be able to get a good take and just and be able to rather than edit at editing time, post. They say you fix it in post, right? You do your post processing of all your videos. Rather than do that, what I'd like to be able to do is this, but for video. And so what I'm thinking is I want to be able to hit this record button from this program while I've got my script on the screen, right? So JPrez here is so J does have WebSocket support, but it didn't have audio support, and so I guess I could be doing this part of it from J directly, but since I already have kind of like the shell in Pascal, so that's what I'm just going to do. So and I found this little tool. I know I'm rambling here. I found this little tool about as WebSockets that we can just drag and drop into Lazarus, and we should be able to get a component that gives us thing. I won't be able to hit the record button. I guess I can. I am recording this now. I usually record my stuff as well as streaming it. I'm assuming I'm kind of trusting it to stream for me. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about it. It's recording and very likely to be interrupted any minute now. Anyway, might have to cut this short. But I don't know. So that's that. That's the plan. So let's see if we can get this working. I'll just show off a little bit of Lazarus and put this together. So it looks like you. I don't want a socket server. I want a client, right? I don't see where you can set it to. Okay, so they're two separate things, chat client. So let's look at the chat client. Socket client. Sockets. Who made this? Warfleet. Thank you, Warfleet, for putting on. Before I say that, let's license on this thing. ESD license. Okay, that's so we take a WebSocket client. This is freestanding. So if you look at that, it's freestanding. This is not so usually LPK is a GUI program. And this is so it's also the package manager. I guess that's the Lazarus package. These are all just pure FPC, so they're just using free Pascal rather than Lazarus. So they're not necessarily GUI applications. And someone's calling. I can't tell who's calling me. I'm assuming it's my wife, so I'm just going to stop this. I guess I'll another time. I was silly to